Alright, welcome back. It's time to start the next campaign. Crossing the Great Divide. This one takes place up in Canada. And let's get right into it.
Well, looks like you made some pretty influential friends out west. That's good. Hopefully you learn from them, 'cause you'll need every favor and trick you can muster up for this next doozy.
Alright, so at the risk of taking too long and having the old man scold me, I said last time, or two campaigns ago, that I didn't see any need to take the 10% of the lower track building cost. But you know, the track building cost really hurt
I'm
me.
getting old here. You want to get started before they come and measure me for a coffin?
That was good. That was different. I didn't expect that. I really love the consolidation. 10% increase in engine speed. I like that. Credit rating. 10% faster station turnaround. You can see how that can be beneficial. I can't do this. I love this engine, so we're going to do it this way. Here we go. Alright, so here we are. It's 1867 and trouble is brewing in Canada. The country is tearing itself apart without a tangible representation of union. The Canadian Parliament wants to strengthen relationships between the other provinces by building a trans-Canadian railway. Save the country and win a bronze medal by connecting Halifax to Vancouver and hauling 6 loads between the two cities by the end of 1896. For a silver, drive your company's net worth above 20 million by 1896, and for a gold, complete the railway with a company net worth of 50 million by the end of 1896. So at least we win the bronze with 6 loads, and there's the engine that I picked. So there's a long way. It's a long way from Halifax to Vancouver. And I think what we have to do here, so here's Vancouver. This is way too mountainous to get through. And I forgot to pause it. For example, actually let's save this real quick. Yeah, if you run out of here, the first thing you're going to run into is just huge amount of track cost, and it's just no good. I don't even know how you get out of here. I guess you go up and try to wind yourself through the mountains. So there's our company, Canadian Pacific, and there I am, Sir George Stephen. I don't like that one bit. We're gonna change this to Sir Mark Bacon, because bacon comes from Canada, doesn't it? All of it. And oh, there I am. Perfect. Alright, so I'm in the hole already. I don't know how that happened, but we've got 926k to start off with, and we need to find us 2 nice sized cities to run in between, and that's going to be a trick, I tell you. So Montreal's got a lot of traffic. Ottawa's got a lot of traffic. We could do an Ottawa-Montreal railroad to start off with, and then there's some serious mountains here, and then run up to Fredericton, and then Halifax, of course, is the one end of the railroad. Yeah, so let's do that. Ottawa to Montreal. That'll be the start of this whole thing. And I'm gonna go with the red station because, you know, Canada, Maple Leaf, red, something like that. That's my story. And we'll put the stations where they're artificially far apart. But I need to go to the track on the other side. Yeah. So that gets just about everything that I need to get right there. Alright, and anyway, at this first station, we'll buy our roundhouse and a sanding tower and a water tower, and that'll be the start. And then in Montreal, the question is, where are we going to put a station? How big is it going to be? I like all those little houses right in the row. I wonder if they're pink. And we've got to put the station in, but where? We could put it in here. And that connects to Montreal. That is a very short run. Can we angle this thing at all and still succeed? Yeah, I just don't think so. I mean, what border is this? Is that the US border? Can I go outside the US, or can I go outside Canada? And it says I can put the station here, but can I really build a bridge over it? And anyway, I don't think I can turn sharp enough to put a bridge over it in the first place. So, no, not that one. Not that one. And that's not wide enough. I can put it down here, but the houses have to be torn down. Oh, this is a tough one. And let's pick the other one. So I can put it out here, and this gets all the houses that I need to get. It doesn't get the steel mill, but hey, that's okay. So let's do that. No reason to go right up there, is there? Yeah, because that cannery's in range of both stations. I wonder if it's going to complain to me that the stations are too close. Nope. Alright. And let's see what we can do for track. We're going to just wind through here. There we go. Got a little bit of a grade. Didn't really see that hill. 3.5, 2.8, man. I'm not seeing. So this gives 3.5 and 2.8. If I take a sharp turn and then go over, I get a 2.1 and a 2.8, and maybe that's it. Right. And then just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and bridge. How in the world am I going to get out of town? We don't know. No, let's don't do that yet. Alright, and let's make our first train. And, ooh, the Iron Duke. What's this? 422 Iron Duke. At 2% grade with 4 cars, it's 21 miles an hour. 2% grade with 4 cars is 22. Shoot. And it's really expensive though. I like my consolidation. Do it. Ottawa, Montreal, and we'll change that up just a little bit to add a mail car and 2 passenger cars, and we're good to go. And we'll start. I mean, this is not going to make a lot of money because the cities are really close together, but it's a start. And Montreal should have a good bit of traffic. There's a lot of houses. So yeah, that's slow. Let's look at the grade map. That's not too bad. 2.5, 2.1, 2.8, but there's no 3s in there. Montreal Zephyr. Sure, I'll take it. And then we come back. So what do we got here? We got a lumber mill and a group of concerned Quebec citizens have banded together to organize support for your effort in the province. They need 200,000 to organize rallies and produce informational pamphlets. Wouldn't they have to be in both French and English? This will lower the cost of track building by 20% in the province for at least the next 12 months. What do you want to do? Nope. New engine is available. The 440 8-wheeler costs $59,000 and pretty decent performance. Below average acceleration, above average reliability. Alright, so what's my next? For my next trick, orchard produces produce, and that's a paper mill. Paper mill's gonna want pulpwood, and a lumber mill produces lumber. Who produces pulpwood? Not sure. Steel mill, tool and die factory, lumber mill. I could sneak up to Quebec for traffic. I like that. Thing is, can I get out of Dodge? That's an interesting solution. what was that solution? Yeah, I've got a problem with Montreal. It's kind of a dead end. Because you can't turn the track fast enough. So really, same with this. There we go. So that gets me across, and then we're way up the hill. Boy, well, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. No, that didn't work at all. My bad. Uh-oh. So now we've gone across the river, and let's see. I'd really like this to turn with the bridge, but I think the bottom line is it can't. Yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable solution, I think. So we want to get up to Quebec. We've already crossed the river, so now it's just a matter of... that's nice and level. I like it. How much is that going to cost us? Track lane cost $100 grand. We're running close. So now I've got 24K, and I'm not making a lot of money. It's probably time for a bond. So let's do that. Finances. Well, for one thing, the dividend should be just about nothing, because personal wealth doesn't matter in this. And what are the bonds like? 12% issue stock. Alright. It's not going to give me a lot of... Wow, that's not a lot of money at all. I need a station. I need a station that basically will give me that'll put all the residential buildings in range, and this seems to do it, but it's expensive, and the smaller one did not do it because I need to get those over there. And I don't have 200k. So I'm going to have to take out a bond and then hopefully pay it back. Alright. Issue bonds, 12%. Ugh. But we just need to be in a position where we can make money. And how do I want to do this? I think that's good. I think that's about as good as we can get right there. Yep. And we're gonna need a sanding tower and a water tower. And actually, in Montreal, we don't need any of that crap. And then we need to join these tracks together. And can I not get any closer to the river? So that's 1, 2.4, 2.1, 2.5, 2.4. Yeah, that's good. A little touch-up work there. There we go. Alright, so that's connected now. And a decent amount of traffic. It's not great. But, and Ottawa has some passengers, and, oops. Somewhat pleased. Hey, that's, I've seen worse. Where's the, charts? Okay. I mean, Montreal to, Quebec still works. The train just does a little reversal here. But, we'll do Ottawa to Quebec. And we'll do Ottawa to Quebec, and I like my typical combination there, and I'm not doing cabooses, so here we go. And then I'm going to double track this section. Oops, don't do that. Can you stop that? There we go. Okay. And alright, so we've got 2 trains running now, and this makes a little bit more money, but not much. And the name of this game is Money, and the train to Montreal is completely empty because they just both took off at the same time. Montreal has plenty of passengers. So let's do that. Let's to Montreal. Let's pick up another passenger. And in Ottawa, let's I'm tempted to take away. All right. How long do I have? 1896. How in the world can I run a railroad across Canada by 1896? Just keep on going, I guess. Here we go. The train to Ottawa is almost as profitable, or I should say has almost as much income as the train to Quebec. And how are we doing in Quebec? We've already got 3 passengers and 3 mail. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We can make money off mail. Let's add a mail car. And 3 passenger cars. Let's really pull out the stops there. That's probably overdoing it. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's in Quebec, and in Ottawa we stay the same. Okay. Rack up the cash, please. And if I want a faster turnaround, I can put in some telegraph poles. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good. That's very good. And let's do that. How much are the telegraph poles? Telegraph poles are 40,000. I think that's a good investment. 25%. The heck with Montreal, but Quebec, some telegraph poles. Alright. And as far as the company goes, we've got 12%. I'm gonna lower the dividend to 0. There's no reason to have any dividend. Except, what are my... Okay, I've got 3K. So basically I'm not gonna have any buying power, but as long as I'm above 0, I'm good. And... come on... Wow. Nothing. Yep. Alright, well. So the question is now... Hey! Cut my salary. That's a shame. And stock price is just barely going up. So... we've got to get across the mountain range. And it looks steep. I could go up and over, up through Quebec and over. I could try to get just straight over. Oops. Hit the wrong button. So if I went like this and just went straight over, I mean that's... Actually I won't even do that. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. And we don't want double track anyway. So that's not working out. If we take the south route, I believe that this is the US. Yeah. I cannot lay track in the US. So I'd have to sneak around here. That's crazy talk. So really, it's almost like you gotta go through Quebec, sneak across the river, or just spend a couple of $1 million on a bridge across the... there we go. So we can sneak across here and then go up. I like that. We don't have the money for that right now, but I like it. Come on guys, let's make some cash. Speed it up a little bit. Get some cash going. Come on. Alright. Need more cash. Man, it's slow. It is slow. I could look into freight. Could definitely look into freight. But I need money to lay the track. Now see, why are the trains stopped when it's double tracked? Yeah, I'm gonna make the Quebec higher priority than Montreal, just because that happened. Oh good, now, there we go. Very pleased. Stock price is rising. Okay. 374K. Let's slow it back down. And let's start the run over the mountains by coming out of Quebec and taking a sharp right up through here. Oh no, don't get carried away now. Here we go. There is grade. I can avoid the grade by taking the sharp turn. And eventually, I mean, I'm gonna hit the mountains. But as long as we can keep the grade fairly low. Stop it. I liked when it went up better. I like that. I like that because we're up there. And we've got a red. That's yellow. Ow. Ow. Can I turn back? Let's not do a switchback. Even though we learned we could do that in the last campaign, let's not do a switchback. So that is pretty ugly. It's got one red. And I mean, I've seen worse. You can't do anything because of this orchard here. Alright, we're gonna do that. I don't have enough cash to lay that right now. So I tell you what, let's this is a good place to stop this video. We're at 24. We're at over 24 minutes now. Almost 30 minutes. So let's stop it right here, and when we come back, we'll continue to head east to connect Halifax and try best we can to make some money so we can continue to lay track. We're gonna have to look into some freight, more passenger runs, anything to make money. And it's already 1871, and I already feel like I'm running out of time, but we shall see. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, please press the like button, and if you'd like to be notified when I post more videos, please subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. See you later.